Hello and welcome. We have added something new today to our stream, and it's a camera. You may have noticed. We can make it bigger. The cat. Anyway, as you can see, it's a cat. And some bird feeders outside. The cat usually leaves the birds alone. Okay. You may see someone watering the flowers out there. Just ignore them. But today, I'm going to go ahead and try to make a mill deck. I know that infuriates people, including myself. But I'm going to go ahead and try to make one. There's a card in the Duskborn set that has a cannot be blocked, does not do damage, but all the damage that it does do, it mills that many cards. And someone used it on me pretty effectively, so I'm going to see if I can make one. But first, what I want to do is I want to play a couple of hands with my Manifest Dread deck that I made the other day. And I'll try to make sure that the camera doesn't interfere with the cards. It does a little bit, but I think we're okay for now. So put out. Let's go ahead and play this guy. What this guy does is when you manifest Dread, you get the card that went into your graveyard from the act of actually doing the manifest Dread. So you take 2 cards off the top of your library. One you choose for manifest Dread, and the other one goes into your graveyard. Now this guy, whenever you manifest Dread, you get the card back from your graveyard. So if that is correct, so basically I'm going to choose one of these lands to be my manifest Dread card. So if it works correctly, the card that goes into my graveyard will then go into my hand because of this guy. See? Just like that. So this guy has can't block and flying lifelink. Okay. So I don't want to attack because he's just going to block me, so I'm not going to worry about it. And this isn't a creatures, so it's face down and it's a land, but I can't turn it face up because of the fact that it's a land. So now it's a 2/2 face down creature forevermore. So what's he gonna do? Probably gonna attack me with this guy. And then So I'm gonna play land. Am I gonna play land? I'm gonna go ahead and play this one. So this one, every time you have a prime number of lands, it creates a creature with power and toughness of that prime number. Because I have 3 lands out now, I could cast, let's see, I guess I could do this instead. So do this, and this is a creature that you draw a card every time you do oh wait a minute, I wanted to do, oh never mind, I didn't have another green. Oh, that's my fault. So I can't really attack because he'll just block me, and then my creatures will be tapped. So I'm just gonna go ahead and not attack. So I could draw a card, but I would have to discard a card. If I would have manifest dread that turn, I could have drawn a card and not had to discard it. So I'm gonna decline to add a card because I would have had to have discarded a card, which I did not want to do. So we're still okay for now. I mean, yeah, he's getting 2/2 lifelink every turn, but he's still not able to attack me. So this, to me, doesn't seem that useful. Pay 4. Oh, it's because he's milling all these cards. Oh, right. But still, even if you return all the lands from the graveyard to the battlefield, I'm not sure what he's playing at here, because I can block with this guy and he won't do any damage to me, and I can't block this guy because I don't have a flying guy. So sure. And now he's tapped, so that really doesn't make any sense to me. But let's go ahead and, so now I have 5 lands. I guess it kind of makes sense now to go ahead and bring this person out. And then no attack. I'm just gonna go ahead and decline. Now see this, because I have 5 lands out, and that's a prime number, and it's nice of them to put the prime numbers here on the card, so I can know how many lands I have to put out to get the creature created. So, okay, I mean, sure. I'm not sure how helpful that is, but why not? So, play this guy. Play, so I can manifest dread this guy. So, okay, so because I have the paranormal analyst, that means this card would have normally gone in the graveyard. I can get it out of the graveyard because I got this guy. Very nice. So now I can add flying to one of my guys. So, this guy? Sure. Actually, okay, sure. Oh, I had to, oh, I see. Whoever I manifest dread gets the flying. Okay, I see. Got it. Now I want to attack with just this guy. Yeah, it's that guy. Okay. And now that I manifest dread, I can draw a card and I won't have to discard a card. There we go. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's gonna banish my... Oh. Probably... Why did he banish that? Why did he not banish my 5/5 creature? That's kind of weird. But sure. Now he has add 1 mana of any color. Oh, he chose to do the mill 4 cards and return 2 of them to your hand. Okay. I don't know, I'm not so... Oh, this guy. Alright, I know this guy. So somehow, I'm not even sure how. Somebody did this to me last game. So you cast this guy and somehow you can immediately pump him up to like a 12/12 creature. I don't even know how you do it. Maybe if I pay very close attention, I'll figure it out. So play the forest. This guy. This guy. So, so cast this. Right? And then I'll turn this guy face up. Okay, so now I've got a 3/4 and a 5/5. I'll just go ahead and attack with those guys. See what he does. Alright. So, if it causes me to... Okay, I want to keep this one. There we go. Before I accidentally clicked on the other one and I kept the 5/5 instead of the 7/7 one on accident. Because I didn't realize you clicked on the one you wanted to keep, not the one you wanted to get rid of. So, let's see what we got here. So yeah, this guy. Okay. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage, something. I didn't quite catch that. You may create a token that's a copy of a non-legendary enchantment you control. Okay. Not sure. Oh, he's got... You may look at face-down creatures your opponent control at any time. I guess that's pretty good. So how... Okay. So he came in as a... whatever he was. Now he's a 4/4 guy. Okay. This guy's flying, so... What's this guy do? So this is add 1 mana of any color. Turns your lands into that, so... What do I want to do? This guy? He's a 6/5. So let's bring this guy out. And then I'll attack with... this guy? I don't have anything really big. This guy can't attack or block. Sure. See what he does. Oh, okay, I see he got a +1 from that guy. So, do I want to discard a card? Discard this one. There we go. Nah. I'm good. The next turn, I'm not sure what I want to do. So he's got the same guy, but he got a +1 somehow. I don't understand. So he got a +1 because of this guy, I guess. Not sure. So if I get another land, yeah, this is a. What do I want to do? So what I can do is, cast this guy, and then I can cast. There's 5. Nah. Cast this guy. Manifest Dread. Turn a land into a creature, I guess. And then cast this guy. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Now I have. I don't want to attack yet. I mean, I've got this guy can do 6 damage. This guy can do 7 damage, but he'll kill him. But, I guess I could attack with this guy. So, if this guy blocked, okay, yeah, I can attack this guy. So if he blocks, he's dead. If he doesn't block, I do 6 damage to him. So, and I get another all-color land, so that's good. And okay, so that makes sense. Why would he block with that guy if he can just block with a little guy? And no consequences. But my guy's tapped now, but I got a bigger guy, so I can block if I need to. And I have 9 lands out. So I should be able to get a 9/9 guy out next. Oh, what's this? Okay. He's doing a thing. He's pumping this guy up. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna pump this guy up some more. Okay, I see. So, yeah, this is starting to look kind of urgent for me, I guess. So, don't really need. So, what are my options here? This guy. Okay, discard 2 cards. Dude, I did that. 2. Discard a card. Sorry. Now I might as well just play a card, I guess, and then I'll play this guy. And I'll play this guy. There we go. Next. I guess I'll just wait because I'm going to attack next turn, no matter what. If he doesn't kill me this turn, I think I may have a chance. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hold my breath here. So what I want to do is I'm gonna pay 3 and 2 green, so all of my creatures get plus X, which is the greatest power among creatures I control, which just happens to be 7. So if he can't turn this guy into a 5/5 creature, which of course he's going to put a +1 on this guy. Wait, why wouldn't he put the +1 on that guy? I thought he had a choice. So I don't want to do anything yet. So I can't. Okay, this is precarious. Precarious position, so he left me 1. He could have put that on that guy. And he could have just killed me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast... No. I'm going to make sure I go ahead and cast this one. 5 creatures you control. Okay. Now I'm going to cast this guy. I'm going to attack with everyone. I'm going to choose one that can't be blocked. My 14 guy can't be blocked. I'll get rid of... Not that guy. That guy. Okay. And I just did over 100 damage to him. Okay. Pretty effective. He could have killed me. If he would have taken and put that +1 counter on this guy, the flying guy, instead of this guy, he would have been able to do 5 damage to me and killed me. But because he didn't, he left me with 1 life. And I was waiting to do this pay 5 creatures you control get +X. Yeah, that's pretty good. I have another card where all your creatures get power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. That's another pretty good one. Okay. Well, I guess what I want to do now... Well, I could play one more game and get that last card, but... I'm not too concerned about that right now. So... I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this, but... It's either going to be... So we'll go to decks, which I'm at. We'll go to make a new deck. So we'll go ahead and go to blue. And we'll go to Duskmourn. We might as well do alchemy as well. Actually, I'll just go to Duskmourn because I know the... So the card that I want is this guy. So this is going in the deck. What he does is he can't be blocked. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage and each opponent mills that many cards. So if I'm reading this correctly, If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage and each opponent mills that many cards. So this guy's a 10-1. And he's a legendary enchantment creature. So you can't have two of these guys out at the same time. But I could craft another one. Do I want to craft another one? And then even though, because he's only got one defense, so he's basically susceptible to any kind of direct damage. So I'll just go ahead and make another one. And then put that one in there, so I got two. But what I want to do is I would like to figure out how to make it so when that card is on the battlefield, I have other cards that either can't be blocked or somehow mill cards out of the opponent's library. Because the idea is, if you run your opponent out of cards, then you win the game. So here's one here. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, target player mills 2 cards. Now, rooms are enchantments. So it might make more sense to just put this card in my room deck. No? So maybe I'll do that. But I don't know. Maybe I'll make another room deck. I'm not sure because I think I haven't. Let's go ahead and abandon this one. And see if I can just alter my my room deck. Door deck, room deck, whatever. And I can I've only got one of these. I guess I could probably craft another one. Oops. Not that one. Where'd he go? There it is. So I've got 26 wild cards. I could craft as many as I need of these. So, so let's get out of here. I hope that didn't save that. It did. Let's just get rid of it. So, here's a room deck. Let's see if I have a room, an alchemy room deck. Let's see. Let's go to alchemy. Doesn't look like I have a, oh, here we go. Rooms alchemy. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. I mean, we can mess with this one all we want. We already have the other room deck. So, I got a whole bunch of colors in here. And that's all based on whether I can get this guy out, basically. So, what in here is alchemy? I don't even know. Is it, oh, here we go. This one's alchemy. So this is, because when you cast this spell, target opponent drafts a card from, oh, okay, I remember now. This is just a potential card it could create. So, I don't think I've ever played with this deck. I could play with it and see what happens. This is a good one. Enchantment and unlocks cost one less to cast. Maybe I'll just play with this deck and see if it even works. So let's go to, so we're gonna have to play an alchemy. There it is. We'll play with this one. See if it even works. I don't have high hopes, shall we say? But it's got doors. Okay. So I can cast this guy. What? I don't know. It could be any number of reasons that that person decided not to continue. I'm guessing it's either he didn't like my mouse or he didn't get any land. Squirrel guy. I tried to make a deck with some squirrels in it. I don't know. I don't know what goes with squirrels very well. Anyway. Try again. But I could turn this deck into a mill deck if I really wanted to. So, okay. Looks like all the things that I have here are, or the majority, I guess I should say, are white. So we'll go ahead and try to get some white creatures out here. Some white lands. To cast some, well, some white creatures and some white doors. Okay. He's doing that. I'm gonna do, no, I don't want to do that. I guess I could have cast, oh well, see, that's my bad. I should have done that. Oh well. Yeah, that was a mistake. That's okay. Reveal a creature card. Okay. So now I wanna do this. Yeah. Bottomless pool. Okay. Might be useful. So I can cast this guy next turn for his impending cost. No. Yeah. I have 2 planes. Voice of the Conclave. Okay. So I can't help but feel like I want to do this. Sure. And he's got 3 more impendings on him. And these are 2/1 creatures, so that's pretty good. So next turn I'm gonna wanna cast this one. Convoke. What does that mean? It's not letting me look at it. Okay, so he's got a lot of lands out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. And then I'm gonna do this one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and attack for these guys. And he's working down his impending cost now. So let's see what we got here. So he's got some what? This is a good card. I like this card. I have it in my mouse deck. But that's the only... Maybe I should add it into this deck. I don't know. I kind of just don't have room for all that stuff. Okay. So this does... Let's do this one, unlock this. And then I only have... Can I cast this? I have a black, a white, and a blue. I can do this one. Surveil. Okay. And then I'll attack, I guess. But it says I can do this. What is this? No. Not yet. Okay. We're not doing too terribly right now. He's getting closer to his... What do they call it? Impending... impending imminent entrance into the fray. Okay. What does this guy do? Attacks another target attacking creature, gets X, where X is this guy's power. Okay. But he needs another creature to do that. He's got a green. He can cast this if he wanted to. Or maybe not. So he needs... Yeah, okay, there you go. And he's gonna get another spell out of the spell book. I don't know if I have a green-white deck. Maybe. Okay, so let's put this guy out. Put this guy out. Whoops, no, cancel. My bad. This guy out. Deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hand. Oh, man. Let's see. I can't do that. So, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Oh, Manifest Dread. Yes. There we go. So Manifest Dread. This guy will go ahead and attack with this guy. I got this guy. Alright. Things are looking pretty good. This guy doesn't really... He's not that useful. He's only... Okay, if I lose life this turn, he gets flying. And then if I gain life, he gets a 1/1, I think. Yeah. And if he dies, all of his counters go on another creature. So what's this guy got? He's gonna die next turn if he doesn't have a way to deal with my flying guy. So, there's that. I don't know if when you pay for the face-up cost for creatures that have a... when they enter, do a thing, you know? Okay. Alright. That was a thing. So I could pay the face-up cost. Return creature with mana 3 or less. No. Return. Let's see. One or more creatures deal damage. No. Pay to turn this guy face up. Now he didn't see. He didn't create the 2 shard tokens. So when you manifest dread a guy and you put him into the fray, shall we say, he doesn't do his thing that he does when he normally enters the battlefield. Okay. So what's this guy gonna do? He doesn't have any untapped, well, he's got 1 untapped land. So these guys have lifelink. So the damage that he does to my creature, he could kill that guy. And then get lifelink. Yeah, so he's gonna get all of the lifelink for all these guys, so that's 6. And he's gonna kill my guy, so... Yep. That's what I thought. So, he puts his counters on this other flying guy, I guess. So... Can I get my guy back? There we go. So I can block with this guy. He's dead, but so what? I got 3 flying guys. Okay, he's got 5/5. So what? He creates 2 cats with lifelink, but he has to attack to do that. So he has to live another turn. So I've literally got 4 flying guys now. Okay. Now what? He's pulling out all the stops here. So my guy, which I can't read right now. So he's choosing a spell out of the spell book. There you go. But He doesn't have any land to cast anything. Unless he got something. So he's searching his library for a card. Okay. Cool. But I think he's dead. Okay. Alright. He decided to quit instead of letting me finish that game. Well, I don't know. I don't really want to mess with that deck. It seemed okay. I mean, just because I won that one game doesn't mean it's not. So, I guess we could make a copy of that one? I'm not sure. So, if I was going to make a mill deck, what would be a good one to copy? So I'll do standard, not that one. I'll make a copy of one of my standard decks. What's even in this one? This one. Oh, I think I created this using a deck list, but it didn't really work very well, so I abandoned it. Not sure. So, rabbit guy. How about dinosaur? Let's make a copy of the dinosaur deck. So we'll clone this one. And then we'll... So it's got... Oh. So we kind of need something with blue in it. So this has got a lot of flying guys. Actually, I'm just going to delete this one. So I don't get confused. So let's make something out of something with blue. This otter deck, I don't really like it. This guy's got blue and green. Let's just go ahead and do a search for what color cards lend themselves to milling other cards. So let's just go ahead and put in a search. So for blue and green, sure. We'll start with blue and green. So we'll just type in mill. So here's the guy they were trying to build a deck around. Here's his friend. The mill 3 cards. When you fully unlock a room. Then we got mill 3 cards. Investigate. Each opponent mills 3 cards, then you may cast a spell from each opponent's graveyard without paying its mana cost. Oh no, so this isn't a door, it's a either or kind of thing, I guess. So whenever Reckless Reef attacks. Okay. So these are all the green and blue cards that have mill in their text. So this is so this guy can't be blocked. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Maybe I need to look at creatures that can't be blocked. So when they do damage to the opponent. So let's put that in instead. So let's go ahead and keep. Let's actually not limit ourselves to one color. And then we'll see if we can't get. So this is, again, you're milling cards out of your own. Okay. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. Again, I'm not sure if I'm looking at this. So, yeah, getting your opponent to mill cards. You got to get him to mill a lot of cards. So, this one would cause him to mill 10 at a time. If you could successfully keep him on the battlefield long enough to do that. So I'm thinking flying guys, possibly. So I don't think this has a lot of flying guys. Let's go ahead and go back to our fairy pranks deck. Because I know for a fact this one has a lot of flying in it. So let's see if it lends itself to... Well, I guess I could do the other thing I was going to do, and that was just type in can't be blocked. Let's try that. See what popped up. Okay. So I know there's another card. It's a white one. And it's this one here. Creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Okay. So this is pretty good. I think this should be... Because if an ability of a creature you control with power 2... Oh. With power 2 or less. Never mind. Still, that might not be bad. If you have a bunch of creatures with power 2 or less, they can't be blocked by a creature with power 3 or greater. Which can't be a bad thing. So, I guess we can try to turn this into a... So... So this is kind of the same thing. This is if a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers. So I guess you can do... That's an ability of a creature with 2 or less. This one here is chosen type of creature. So there's lots of fairies in here, so obviously. So this could possibly benefit from a 3-tree city, I think is the name of that card. Anyway. So let's go ahead and target artifact or creature's owner. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Creature. It can't be blocked this turn. Okay. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater. So that's kind of the same thing. But this is all creatures with power, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this guy, when he attacks, another creature attacking can't be blocked. So it'd be useful to have all of these guys. Okay. I guess I could just craft another one. Oh, hold on. I just realized. There we go. So now, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Can't block. So you're gonna get, because this phrase says can't be blocked, any cards with any of these words or parts of these words are gonna be in the text of all of the creatures. Let's see. Vehicle. Descend 8. What does that mean? Descend. As long as there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. Oh, I see. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Now, these are all slightly useful. So if I'm going to stick with my fairy deck, I'm going to have to go back to just blue and black. So, but if I add any of these cards, that means I'm going to have to take out some cards. Whenever that creature deals combat damage this turn, you may exile it. That's kind of weird because this card says if a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage on each opponent mills that many cards, so he wouldn't get exiled because he didn't do any damage, right? Or combat damage to, oh yeah, I see, it could be damage to a creature, not an opponent. So, so it looks like, let's see what we got here. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Okay, this is interesting. So, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. That's not terrible. But he's blue-red, So I kind of like this one. And what's this? So these are all. So this guy is 8 juggernauts. That's interesting. I didn't realize there was many juggernauts. Oh, I see. So juggernauts you control attack each combat if able. Juggernauts you control can't be blocked by walls. Okay. Other creatures you control have base power and toughness 5/3 and are juggernauts in addition to their... Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, play that. Not sure. Okay. This one can't be blocked by glimmers. So it looks like it's this guy. Definitely is going to be like the guy. But all these other ones are like low power. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. So this is actually seems pretty useful because when it enters, a target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. So I think this guy, definitely this guy, definitely this guy. What this? So he's a yeah, we're kind of just trying to stick with black and blue for now. So this guy, yeah. I'm kind of thinking this guy, let's see, what's this guy got? Cryptic Coat. So this is an equipment. There's a equipped creature gets +1 and can't be blocked. And that's a rare card. Okay. It seems pretty good. So yeah, definitely that guy. So so this guy's, when he does damage, draw a card, then discard a card unless there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Let's see. So whenever it gets a +1/+1 counter, it can be blocked. Or whenever you cast your second spell each turn, which, yeah, that's, you can pump him up and he can't be blocked, so that sounds pretty good too. So I think we're looking at what we want to do. So now we have to figure out what we want to take out of this deck. And this is not very useful. So we got fairy, 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 draw a card, investigate. Oh, whoops. I think I put stun counters on it. Yeah, we're not really concerned about blocking. So we've got, so we want to put this guy, this guy, okay. Then we want to put the coat. And then we want to put basically these two guys. So let's go ahead and look at counter target spell. No. Fairy. Fairy. Create. This is not that useful. Fairy. Coat. Fairy. Draw 2 cards. Fairy. This guy. This guy. Fairy. Now this return target spell to its owner's hand. It must be kind of like a counter spell, but instead of countering the spell, it just sends it back to their hand. Not super useful, but it's a flying fairy, so we'll keep it for now. So the roaming guy, sure, we'll keep that guy. Fairy. Okay. So this one. Okay. And this one. It's a blue black, but it's not that useful, I don't think. So that frees us up to go ahead and put this guy in there. This guy in there. And then we'll get a land. Stand by. There we go. We want to get a land that's a blue and a black. So this one deals 1 damage. So is there any blue or black? So that one enters tapped unless the player has 13 or less life. Here's a blue-black. That's a good one. Put that one in there. So that gives us 60 cards. So that's our deck. So let's go ahead and... Did I make a clone? Oh no, I didn't. Oh well, never mind. That's that deck. So I forgot to make a clone of Fairy Pranks, but that's okay. I didn't really like it that much anyhow. So this is still Fairy Pranks, but the prank is you get to mill all your cards. So now that we've made it, let's see if it works. So let's go. Okay, standard. I could just... Never mind. Go ahead and play. What's the worst that could happen? Right? Okay. Not the worst. At least we got some land, so I'm gonna go ahead and call that a win. So we definitely need to get some more land. So cast that one. So he's gonna get, what's this? Door. He's got dinosaurs. And I'm gonna play a land. Well, I guess I could just get this guy out right out of the bat, sure. He can do a shock or something. And that's gonna like ruin all my plans. Yeah, maybe I should have waited. Oh well. Live and learn, I guess, right? So he's got some sort of like destroy target creature. No, guess not. Okay. No block. Okay, so now we're in business. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? Now I can do target creature gets X until end of turn, so 2. So this guy is flying. Let's do this. So 2 to this guy. Alright. There we go. Now we'll attack. And he mills that many cards. There we go. So now he knows this guy is a huge threat. Let's kill this guy. Yeah. Now, I need to get another dude out. So I only have 3 lands, so I can't really do much of anything about that. I could do a flying guy. He's 2/3. That's himself, I guess. Or so I guess if I can keep myself alive long enough, uh-oh. Here we go. Okay, so he does damage to an opponent. Okay, so it's not dire yet, so yeah. So I don't have... So it would have been helpful if I had more land. For sure. So now at least I can... So this guy... Target creature... When he enters... Okay, well... He's got 15 cards left in his deck. So yeah, this is gonna be close. So I'll be able to attack with this guy and this guy. Oh no, well yeah, he just used his... Oh, never mind. So he's attacking with both of these guys. Neither one of them have trample. So I could just block this guy. And then cast. So he's got a reach guy, so that's... okay. So yeah, I'm dead. But I got him down to 4 cards. Close. So all he has to do is tap this guy. And I'm dead. Let's see if he figures it out. Yep. There you go. Well, it worked better than I had hoped. I mean, it helped to get that card, you know, in my hand the first draw. So, wasn't terrible. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call it right there. And as always, thank you, and we'll see you next time.